I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Schmack-a-macabre, it's time for the only news that matters. And IMAX and Path Live, in partnership with Mercury Studios and Queen Films, announced today, for the very first time, one of the world's biggest bands will perform on cinema's biggest screens with the global release of Queen Rocks Montreal, exclusively in IMAX, beginning January 18th, 2024. This is a show that they played in Montreal, and I have it. I've had it forever. I even had it on VHS and then DVD, and it would probably be right below the Live at Rainbow and 74 DVD I have. That, I think it was Sheer Heart Attack Tour. Oh my God, that show's godly. But so is this one, man. The game had its moments. I liked a lot of it, and then a lot of it I didn't like. But they do Dragon Attack, which is my favorite off here. And yeah, Freddie's just amazing, man. The whole band is really amazing. John Deacon. Man, I wish I could have seen them. Back when I was a little kid, they played the Hollywood Sportatorium near me on the News of the World tour with Thin Lizzy opening. And I think Thin Lizzy was on the Jailbreak tour. I'm not sure, but oh my God, when I saw that bill, way after the fact, you know, I was like, oh my God, I wish I could have seen either band. I never got to see either band live, though I did see different, like, bands out there as those. Like, I saw Thin Lizzy with John Sykes singing, and another time I saw Thin Lizzy with somebody else singing, and that's not Thin Lizzy. And yes, I saw Queen with Adam Lambert, and oh, let me tell you, man, that show, if I was blind, I would have enjoyed it more. Because Adam Lambert does have a great voice, but his stage presence is cringy. I mean, even worse than Paul Stanley. It's cringy. It's hard to look at. He tries too hard. It's like, dude, you sing well. Stop trying to be, you know, I don't know, Queen Diva of the world or something. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. When I see other people being flamboyant like Freddie Mercury, you know, it works because it's natural. Or this Adam Lambert guy, it's kind of like he's forcing it. That's how it looks like to me. God, stop. You know, laying on a couch, fanning himself. I think that was during Killer Queen. It's like, stand up. I paid money. You know? Stop being a fancy pants. But anyway, I Googled this because I really do want to go see this. But I couldn't find anything to find what theater it's playing, if there's any near me, because I would love to go see that. See Freddie's big-ass teeth on a big-ass screen. That would be awesome, man. And yeah, you know, I mean, I'm used to watching this this show on my television, you know. Just watch it. It's a great performance. I would totally go if it's at a theater near me, because it's a damn fine show, and I want to see it on the huge big screen, because yeah, I pretty much love Queen right up to that point. You know, I was really into all the 70s stuff, and then, you know, I enjoyed the game somewhat, but I mean, there's clunkers on that album and jazz, which I still love both albums, but those are the two 70s albums that, to me, some of the songs just doesn't work for me. Where everyone else, even the weird songs like Bring Back Leroy Brown and stuff like that, I dig the charm and I dig it. Where I'm not digging, you know, Don't Try Suicide and Rocket and stuff like that. It just does nothing for me. But, you know, the first album's probably the heaviest Queen album, I'd say, is the first one. The second one would be my favorite. Queen 2 is my favorite, man. Just every song on there is majestically awesome. And then Sheer Heart Attack, man, another killer album. Brighton Rock, Now I'm Here, Stone Cold Crazy. Awesome album. And what came after that? News of the World, right? No. What am I talking about? Night of the Opera. Death on Two Legs. I don't know if that would be my favorite Queen song, but then again, it might be. I love Death on Two Legs. That album's awesome. The Prophet song. Amazing stuff, man. And then Day at the Races, which, man, that album grew on me a lot because I used to not like that album out of all the 70s stuff. See, the thing is, I started to buy all the Queen records when Hollywood Records started releasing them on CD. I owned a couple. I owned like The Game and News of the World when I was a little kid, and Live Killers. But, you know, then I bought all of it on Hollywood Records, the 70s stuff. And, you know, I wore it out. And then, you know, Date the Races, man. It's amazing. Was it Long Ago? The song Long Ago? The one that Brian May sings. Long Away, I think. Amazing song. You know, White Man, Keep Yourself Alive. No, I mean, Tie Your Mother Down. Some great stuff on that album, man. I used to not like it, but then there's News of the World. That was my favorite Queen album for the longest time. But, yeah, it's been like maybe 5 years now that I switched to Queen 2. But, man, Sleeping on the Sidewalk, Get Down, Make Love, It's Late, Spread Your Wings. Just an amazing album. My Melancholy Blues. Then jazz has its clunkers on it, but man, do I love Dead on Time. And, there's quite a few songs I love on jazz, and there's quite a few I don't like. And then it was Live Killers, which is awesome, and then The Game. And then The Game after that, you know, Hot Space, I didn't bother. And, you know, I would hear Queen here and there for many years, and I just didn't bother. And then I did pick up Miracle when it was new. And there's like 2 or 3 great songs on it. And the rest do nothing for me. And then Innuendo. And that one, I gotta say, is the best since the early stuff. Because I didn't like Kind of Magic. I mean, it's okay. But, you know, what was the other one? With The Works. Yeah, not a fan of those. It had its moments, but it's everything from the 70s and Innuendo. That's my favorite. Then The Game, and then everything else just tumble under it. But there you go. That's what I think of Queen. Even though this video wasn't about what I thought about Queen, it's just to let you all know. It's showing on IMAX, and if anybody wants to go see Freddie's big-ass teeth on a big-ass screen like me, we'll look into it. Right on, everybody. Thank you so much for watching The Only News That Matters. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring the little notification bell. And tell me what you think in the comments below. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. And smack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.
Before we get canceled, check out the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast with me and Wattzilla. We are the Podcast Kings. Link to the podcast is in the description below, and also a link to the YouTube page. Check out older episodes with visuals. And very soon, either Ian and I will learn how to go on YouTube Live. Might be soon. So check out the greatest podcast ever according to science.com. It's also God's favorite podcast and Satan's favorite podcast as well. So check out the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast before we get canceled.